It's one of the most loved films of our generation. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is full of catchy songs, everlasting gobstoppers, of course, Oompa Loompas, who could forget. And now there's a new instalment with an origin story showing how the world's most famous chocolate maker became the Willy Wonka we know and love today. Our US correspondent Marley Hogan sat down with the stars. Marley, this is a huge role for Timothée Chalamet. A lot of pressure, but he's just scored a Golden Globe nomination.
Eddie, that's right. His performance in this film has landed him that nomination, and I was very lucky to sit down with him and his co-star Keegan-Michael Key and chat all things Wonka. And for a film that revolves around chocolate, I thought, why not start with an Australian classic?
Greetings to you all. My name is Willy Wonka. You see, I'm something of a magician. Prepare to be amazed.
Teapot.
Inventor. May I present Willy Wonka's wild and wonderful wishy-washy Wonka Walker? Please don't make me say that again. And chocolate maker.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining.
Molly.
Did you come from Australia?
No, I actually live here.
Oh, okay. all
You
right.
live here in the States, okay.
But I did bring something from Australia.
Okay.
You did?
It's not Wonka chocolate,
Okay.
but this is very Australian, very famous chocolate.
Some Tim Tam.
Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Oh my God, some from, is it Arnott's or Arnott's?
Arnott's, Ben.
Arnott's, okay.
How does it taste?
Oh, that's delicious.
Fire.
Oh,
Fire. That's the reaction we were looking for.
These are actually amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
oh, that's really good.
6 grams of saturated fat.
So tell me, how much chocolate did you eat on the set?
We had
A good amount.
a fair bit of chocolate. You know, take after take after take. You'd have some chocolate. Sometimes I'd ask for an extra take. That's for perfection, you know, not for chocolate. I didn't want extra chocolate. But these are great.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
So what was it like with all the singing and the dancing? Was it a magical set, or did you have to imagine that everything was around?
No, it was there. I would say 95% of the stuff was there. The only green screen that comes to mind to me is Willy's dancing on cotton candy clouds, and the background of the cotton candy clouds were real. The background of that was green screen. Everything else was practically real chocolate shop, real town square, real cathedral. It was insane.
Yeah.
And what was your relationship with Willy Wonka? Did you read the books, watch the movies?
I read both books growing up. I loved both movies, but the original film, the Gene Wilder film, is really the one I grew up on. That's the one my mother showed me. My grandmother took my uncle to on opening day.
An opening day.
Yeah, the Gene Wilder. I just found
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that movie. The Gene Wilder movies has a place in my heart. Lots of families in the United States. There's something about the magic of that film, and there's something about where it was shot and how it was shot. It has this quality about it that's really whimsical and fantastical.
And you obviously had to wear a suit, all the makeup. What was that like getting around?
I loved it. And that sounds weird. I loved it. It helps you get into character, and I really was so thankful to our hair and makeup team and our wardrobe team. They did such an amazing job. Sometimes I'd forget I'd have the face on sometimes, and I'd walk into a trailer and look in the mirror and be like, oh God, that's me. And it just looked so good, and it really was so super helpful in getting into character.
Send Wonka a message.
Do not sell chocolate in this town!
You're gonna get more than a bonk on the head.
I love a bonk on the head.
What is with me today?
Wonka is in cinemas across the country tomorrow. Eddie?
Oh, Marley, that looks absolutely fantastic, and it makes me want to go back and watch the Gene Wilder edition too, and then maybe back to back and go and see it at the films with the choc top in hand.
I know.
And Tim Tams.
And Tim Tam.
And the other guy is in Friends from College, which
Yeah.
I've just binged. I've never seen that guy before, but that's really good too, as a side.